Hello fellow Muskies, my name is Mason. I'm the Assistant Bursar here at Xavier University. As you embark on this new chapter of your life, there's a lot to think about. What major are you going to choose? What courses are you going to take? What dorm are you going to live in? Not to mention, many of you are moving to a new city, meeting new people, and are going to experience very new things. Today I want to talk to you about another important but often overlooked part of your time at Xavier, your student financial account, also known as your Bursar account. Every student at Xavier has a Bursar account, and the account holder is the student. Therefore, the student is responsible for ensuring the account is current. This may seem like a bit of a daunting task, but I'm here to give you 3 keys to success in proactively managing your Xavier University Bursar account. Those 3 keys are: 1, to check your monthly e-bill; 2, to designate an authorized user; and 3, to set up a refund preference. Now let's dive into each of those a bit further. We encourage all students to check their monthly e-bill, since a change in the class schedule, a meal plan selection, or a housing selection, among other things, can create a balance on a student's account. It's simple to check your e-bill. All you need to do is log onto the Student Hub and then click the Pay Bill icon. By clicking the Pay Bill icon, that'll take you to the e-payment website, and on the e-payment website you can do things such as view the e-bill, make a payment, or add an authorized user, among other things. Please note that in an effort to be environmentally conscious, Xavier University does not print or mail e-bills to students or families. E-bills are produced on the 15th of each month, unless the 15th falls on a weekend or a university holiday. If that's the case, then we'll produce the e-bill on the prior business day. For an e-bill, the due date is the subsequent 1st of the month. So for the e-bill that's produced on July 15th, the due date is August 1st. Likewise, for the e-bill that's produced on August 15th, the due date is September 1st. Now it's important to remember that our e-bills are static and they do not change or update. We use the e-bills as a way to provide a statement of the student's financial account and to show what's due the subsequent month. If you would like to see activity that's happened on your account since the last e-bill was produced, you can log on to the e-payment website and click the link that says, click here to view activity since last e-bill. Now remember, e-bills are only produced when a student has a balance or there's been activity on their account since the last e-bill was produced. There are several ways that students and their families can make a payment to their Xavier University Bursar account. The recommended and preferred method is via the e-payment website. There are 3 ways that you can pay on the e-payment website. 1 is with an electronic check, also known as an e-check or an ACH payment. There is no additional fee to pay with this method. The second way to pay is with a credit card. Keep in mind that there is typically a convenience fee of around 3% charged to these type of transactions. Finally, we partner with over a dozen state-managed 529 plans, and there is generally a nominal fee to initiate electronic payment via those plans. If you prefer to mail a check to Xavier, you can do so, and you'll find a remittance stub on the second page of your e-bill. We also ask that you include the student's ID number on the memo line of the check so that we can promptly post it to the correct account. Also, we accept cash and check payments in our office during normal business hours, which are Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. We're located in the Musketeer Mezzanine, which is in Fenwick Place. We also provide students and families with a payment plan option. This is called the X-Flex payment plan. The X-Flex is a 4-installment payment plan for the fall and spring semesters. In the fall, the due dates for the payment plan is August, September, October, and November 1st. And for the spring semester, it's January, February, March, and April 1st. We also provide the X-Flex in the summer, but it is a 3-installment plan, which is due May, June, and July 1st. Please keep in mind that there is an enrollment fee each semester that you use the payment plan. Now let's talk about designating an authorized user. The Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act, also known as FERPA, is a federal regulation that protects the rights and privacy of students and their educational records. This includes financial records. the law prohibits university employees from disclosing information about students to anyone other than the student or someone they've authorized as having access to that information. Some of this information includes class schedules, grades, and even financial records. We encourage all of our students to set up an authorized user. This person doesn't have to be a parent or a guardian, but it should be a trusted individual that can serve as a proxy if the student is unable to manage their Bursar account. As a student, if you would like someone to have access to your e-payment website so that they can view e-bills, make a payment, or even call our office to get information about your account, then you should designate them as an authorized user by following these simple steps. 1. Log on to the Xavier Hub at www.xavier.edu/students. 2. Click the Pay Bill icon. This will take you to the e-payment website. If you scroll down to the bottom of that page, on the left-hand side, you'll see a box titled Your Authorized Users. If you click the link Add New, it will take you to a form in which you fill out the information of the authorized user. That's it. You've now added an authorized user to your account. This person will receive email notifications when a bill is produced or when a payment is made. They'll also have access to all of your e-bills and your payment history, as well as being able to call in and gain information about your financial statements at Xavier University. It's important to remember that authorized users do log in using a different website than students. The authorized user website website they use to log in is commerce.cashnet.com/XavierPay. You can add additional authorized users by repeating steps 3 and 4 as detailed earlier. If you would like to give someone access to additional information such as your course schedule, your grades, financial aid awards, and alike, then you can do so by completing what's called a proxy form, and that'll be detailed in another video in this module. Now let's move on to setting up a refund preference. From time to time, students will have overpayments on their account. These are also known as credit balances. These credit balances stem from things like additional financial aid being applied, or changes to class schedules, meal plans, or housing selections, among other things. Before your first semester at Xavier, you should receive a bright green envelope mailed to your home from an organization called Bank Mobile. Bank Mobile is the organization that processes all the refunds for Xavier University. Please read the contents of this envelope carefully and use it to set up your refund preference. Even if you don't expect on ever getting a refund, it's important to set up this preference. You have 2 options in which to receive your refunds. One is to have it direct deposited into an existing account. This is the preferred method for students who currently have a checking or savings account. The second option is to have it deposited into a Bank Mobile Vibe account. The Vibe account is a checking account through Customers Bank, and this is preferred for students who don't currently have a checking account. If you never received that bright green envelope I mentioned, or you've discarded it, no worries. You can still set up your refund preference online by following these easy steps. First, go to refundselection.com. Then you'll click the link that says Need a Code. You'll follow the prompts, and an instant personal code will be emailed to your Xavier University email address. In that email, you'll follow the instructions for setting up your refund preference. Typically, this takes about 10 minutes to do, and if you select direct deposit to an existing account for your refund preference, then you'll need your bank account number and routing number available. Each Wednesday, the Bursar's office processes refunds for students who have credit balances on their account. Now, just because a student has a credit balance does not mean that they will receive a refund. And just because a student does receive a refund does not mean that that refund will not need to be repaid to the university in part or in full after other adjustments are made to their account. If you ever have questions about a credit balance or a refund that you receive, you should call the Xavier University Bursar's office at area code 513-745-3435, or you can stop by our office during normal business hours. You can also email us at xubursar@xavier.edu. Once a refund has been processed on your behalf, you'll receive an email to your Xavier University email account with details about that refund. At this point, if you haven't selected a refund preference through Bank Mobile, Bank Mobile will hold your disbursement for 21 days. Then they'll mail a check to the local address the student has on file. Bank Mobile checks go stale after 90 days, and after that go stale date, then the funds will be reapplied to the student's account and pay down any balance on the Bursar account. Now, I hope you've found these tips helpful, and by designating an authorized user and setting up a refund preference before you depart for Xavier will make your transition to campus life much easier. From there, spending just a few minutes each month reviewing your e-bill will help ensure that this important part of your college life is proactively managed and surprises don't pop up unexpectedly. The staff of the Bursar's office is always happy to help you with any questions or concerns you may have about tuition, fees, billing, payments, and so on. You can contact us during normal business hours by walking into the office or giving us a call, or you can, again, email us at our office email address. So I hope you enjoy your time at Xavier as much as I did as an undergraduate student. This is a great place to be, and you'll learn a lot of lessons both in and out of the classroom, and those lessons will greatly impact your life. So I wish you all the best, and let's go X.